Here we go. Designing for the human factor, or we could call this Senior Ergonomics 101. Now, before you begin to worry that this is going to be a scientific lecture of some kind, don't worry, because things in your mind will begin to conjure up like little see-through guys, little see-through pictures of ergonomics guys and little mannequins with all kinds of arrows and bullets and numbers and things. Actually, all that Senior Ergonomics really is making things fit people. In our case, making furniture fit people, and specifically senior people. That's what it's about. So before we bog down in the academics of ergonomics, there's only 4 things you really need to understand about senior furnishings ergonomics. Is it built right? Does it sit great? Does it look pretty? And will it last? It's pretty much as simple as that. So moving right along, the built right part, the cushion is the key to comfort. Initial impact should be soft, so have a soft layer on the top, a firm layer in the middle so that we don't sink in. That way you have a cushion that is custom made for seniors. The cushion being the key to comfort, have the soft top layer, the firm center so that it doesn't feel too soft and it doesn't feel too institutional and too firm for the seniors that are actually going to be using these as their residential furniture, if you will. So the cushion is the key to comfort, and furthermore, the springs are the secret to success. In the instance of a deck board on a removable seat, be sure that the manufacturer puts springs in that deck board and not just a hard piece of plywood. That way it adds a tremendous amount more comfort to the ride. You can count on that. Or in the immortal words of Goldilocks, not too hard, not too soft, not too big, not too little, but just right. So remember, the key to built right is finding a manufacturer who knows how to build it right for seniors, specifically for seniors. Now, sits great. The truth is there's no perfect set of dimensions, but there are what we call linkages from hip to knee, knee to foot, which will give you pretty much the formula for a correctly built senior seating unit, if you will. There's no perfect set. Oh, by the way, boo, happy Halloween. More scary ergonomics. An arm height of 24 to 26 inches, a seat depth of 17 to 21, a seat height of 18 to 20, with a total of seat height, seat depth about 40 inches, will pretty much guarantee that it will sit right. A pitch of about 101 degrees to 108. So the formula, seat height plus seat depth plus arm height plus back pitch equals sits great. You can pretty much count on it that it will fit just about anyone who sits in that seat, specifically made for seniors. All right, it's got to look pretty. Number 3, the most important point for designers and for residents alike is, does it look pretty? They're going to be in it for a long time, hopefully. They're going to be looking at it for a long time, hopefully. So let's make sure it fits their style and it's in their best interest. Times have changed, seniors have changed. 70 is the new 50, and you can count on it that they will continue to change. We don't necessarily want to sit in our parents' seating. Our kids aren't going to necessarily want to sit in our style of seating. So you can count on that. The trends will change. But for now, it's boomers. They want fashion forward. It's all about style. It's all about comfort. It's all about ease of use, ease of egress, and it's all about feeling at home. The displaced senior, if you will, who has moved away from home, who is now in a new facility, and make them feel at home. Now, fashion forward doesn't negate function forward. Be sure that your manufacturer understands things like locking mechanisms for safety and things like tray tables with cup holders for holding the refreshments, the popcorn and the bubbly. Is it going to last? One way to guarantee that is to make sure that it's made by an American manufacturer in the United States of America out of American materials. So the idea here is to keep Americans working so that we all can retire one day. So as you're looking for a chair that will last, specify the ideal chair. What is that? That is a chair made of the finest kiln-dried hardwood. It's handcrafted in the United States. The joinery is extremely tight so it doesn't wobble, and we'll talk a little bit more about tight joinery and what we should be specifying in that. Always look for screwed and glued like the top one. Look for through tenons and pegs holding those tenons in so that furniture will stay tight for decades. Look for the correct cushion we talked about, healthcare fabrics, a hard finish conversion varnish so that it's impenetrable, and make sure that it, of course, fits the customer, the senior. Okay, final exam, you ready? What are the 4 things you need to know about senior ergonomics? What is the key to comfort? What is the secret to success? And what is it that boomers want in their furniture? All right, linkages are what? Seat height plus seat depth plus arm height plus pitch equals what? How do you keep it function forward as well as fashion forward, and where should the furniture be made? All right, to wrap it up in the immortal words of Uncle Milty and Aunt Mildred, Ergonomics, schmegonomics. Any old seat will do if you're with your sweetie. All right, there's only 4 things we really need to know. Is it built right? Does it sit great? Does it look pretty? And will it last? So that's it on designing for the human factor. Visit us at 4227. We are Tranquility. We are Kellex. Thanks for coming and have a safe trip home.